Not all conspiracies involve shadowy governments and black helicopters. Some are, honestly, just unhinged. Tonight we're cracking open the top 10 weirdest conspiracy theories that got completely debunked, and yet some people still believe them. Let's open up the files. Let's start with a classic, lizard people. According to this theory, a shape-shifting reptilian elite controls our governments, media, and entertainment industries. Basically, cold-blooded C-SPAN. This theory caught traction thanks to David Icke, a former sports broadcaster turned full-time paranoia salesman. He claimed that these lizard overlords come from the Alpha Draconis star system and use mind control to keep us docile. His so-called proof includes footage of politicians momentarily blinking sideways or glitching on live TV. Yeah, like your Wi-Fi hiccups, and suddenly Nancy Pelosi's a gecko. The idea's been thoroughly debunked by science, logic, and, not living in a Marvel movie. But despite that, polls have shown a surprising percentage of people still half-jokingly, or not, entertain the idea. Why? Probably because it makes a chaotic world feel like it has a puppet master, and maybe because some people just really hate politicians. Fair. At first glance, Finland doesn't exist sounds like someone failed geography and refused to admit it. But this internet-born conspiracy claims Finland is a made-up country, allegedly created by Russia and Japan as part of a Cold War fishing treaty. The theory says the space labelled Finland is actually open ocean, where Japan is secretly allowed to fish in peace, using the guise of a fake landmass. Trains and flights to Finland. Faked. GPS altered. Finnish people. Allegedly actors or confused Swedes. Obviously, everything about this is completely debunked. Finland appears on satellite imagery, has a functioning government, and plays in the Olympics. But that didn't stop Reddit from fueling the saga. It shows how easy it is to manufacture doubt when everything depends on digital representation. Worth a laugh, but also a little disturbing when you think about how fragile truth can be, depending on who holds the narrative. What if the moon was hollow? That's right. Some people believe our beloved moon is a shell, either made by aliens or an abandoned Death Star. The theory kicked off in the 1970s after NASA's Apollo 12 mission intentionally crashed part of the lunar lander. Seismic sensors on the moon picked up vibrations, echoes that lasted nearly an hour. Some claim this meant the moon rang like a bell, which led theorists to suggest it was hollow inside. NASA clarified that the echo was due to moonquakes behaving differently than earthquakes, and the moon's crust being bone dry and rigid. But the idea spiraled. The theory mutates into ideas about alien bases, ancient civilizations using it as a monitoring station, and even that it's a simulation fixture. All debunked, all persistent. Because let's be honest, a hollow moon is way cooler than it just being a big rock. We get it. There's a plaque somewhere in the Denver International Airport that probably just says, whatever you're thinking, yes, it's true. From the bizarre murals full of apocalyptic imagery to the giant blue demon horse with glowing eyes, nicknamed Blucifer, the Denver airport has been a magnet for conspiracy theorists. Theories range from it housing an underground Illuminati bunker to being a secret Nazi HQ. There's even speculation that the airport's runways are shaped like a swastika. None of this pans out, of course. The runways are angled for efficient traffic flow, not evil symbolism. The murals were meant to evoke peace after catastrophe, not herald it. And as for the bunkers, they're just employee training areas and baggage systems. But the airport has leaned into the weirdness, plastering conspiracy-themed signs all over the terminals, almost trolling theorists. Which, honestly, is just good marketing. And kind of genius, if you ask me. You've seen the streaks in the sky, long, wispy trails following aircraft. But what if I told you those are government mind control agents being dispersed from the sky, also known as chemtrails? This long-standing theory claims that the government uses airplane exhaust to spread chemicals for population control, weather manipulation, or worse. Despite decades of scientific evidence confirming they're simply contrails, condensation trails caused by cold, humid air reacting to hot airplane exhaust, some people still swear they're watching mind control mist in action. Experts have tested them, found no harmful chemical levels, and confirmed jet engines aren't equipped to dispense chemicals. Plus, why would the people doing the spraying also be breathing the same air? But again, fear is a powerful motivator, and if you tell people the sky is falling long enough, someone's going to believe it. Okay, here it is. Birds aren't real. Yes, this one's become so iconic that it's almost performance art at this point. The theory, launched ironically, claims that birds were replaced by surveillance drones sometime in the 1970s by the US government. Pigeons, cameras, owls, night vision drones, seagulls, battery-powered informants recharging on power lines. It started as satire. Creator Peter McIndoe made it up during a protest, mostly to mock how easily people fall into conspiracy loops, but somehow it caught fire. Some folks latched on unironically. The movement has had rallies, billboards, and gained a cult-like following. It's been thoroughly debunked. Real birds are in fact real. But the theory's rise proves how the delivery of a bizarre idea can feel believable in the right context. If nothing else, it's a masterclass in satire, and a reminder to question not just what we believe, but why. This one's less known, but it lives rent-free in certain forums, that bees aren't native to Earth. According to the theory, bees are alien visitors, dropped here to monitor plant life or prepare us for some kind of terraforming. Supporters point to their complex communication, impossible flight physics, and their mysterious colony behaviours. And yeah, bees are freaky and fascinating, but they're also 100% native to our planet, with fossil records dating back 100 million years. Their dance language, the waggle dance, has been studied deeply. Their role in pollination is pivotal. No evidence suggests anything extraterrestrial. Still, the theory persists because bees do feel off sometimes, like nature's secret agents. Which is honestly a pretty cool way to reframe our relationship with a species we desperately need to protect. Fiction? Absolutely. But maybe it helps make people care more, even if it starts with sci-fi. When CERN fired up the Large Hadron Collider in 2008, scientists hoped to unlock the secrets of the universe. Others thought we were about to meet Satan. The theory was that smashing atoms at near light speed would open a black hole, or tear through the space-time continuum, accidentally inviting demons or something worse. Some even blamed random global disasters on CERN, like it was the source of cosmic imbalance. Another popular angle? That CERN already did open a portal, and we were now living in a slightly altered reality. Hello, Mandela effect. In reality, the science held up. No black holes, no timelines shattered. The LHC is still running experiments on particle interactions, not interdimensional tourism. But the panic reflects our modern myth-making, machine sorcery, misunderstood physics, and fear of the invisible. When you don't understand quantum mechanics, everything sounds like madness or magic. Australia is a real place. Just gotta start with that. But some theorists have claimed for years that it's a massive hoax, a propaganda piece invented by the British to ease guilt over colonial crimes, or as part of some GPS glitch theory. The claim that flights to Australia actually land in South America or distant Pacific islands, and actors dress up as Aussies. The accents, fake. The pictures, CGI. Unfortunately for the theorists, people have actually been there. Australia posts satellite data. They've hosted global sports events. The illusion would be too massive and multinational. Plus kangaroos. But like Finland or the moon landing deniers, these theories grow out of a uniquely internet-fueled skepticism, where circling back on truth becomes more loop than line. It's entertaining, until someone starts cancelling flights because they believe they'll vanish. Yeah, people have done that too. You knew this one was coming. Flat Earth. The concept that the Earth isn't a sphere, but a flat disk, and that the entire scientific community is in on a massive lie. YouTube, TikTok, and forums have ballooned this theory back into existence in recent years. The reasoning ranges from misinterpreting the horizon line to distrusting NASA to ancient scriptural beliefs. Flat Earthers even hold conventions. But fact check. Astronauts have taken photos. Gravity wouldn't work the way it does on a flat plane. Airplane routes contradict the geography. And no one's ever found, drumroll, the edge. Still, a dedicated crew insists the truth is being hidden to control us. Why? That part's fuzzy. The theory isn't just false, it's disproven, over and over. But in a world full of contradiction and mystery, some people cling to the biggest untruths as anchors. It's more belief system than fact. And that, my friends, makes it way harder to shake off. Thanks for sticking around and keeping your brain sharp with me. The world's weird and sometimes people make it weirder. If you enjoyed the ride, hit that like, subscribe, and don't forget, there's a new video every weeknight. Stay curious, stay safe, and maybe don't take advice from random forums. That was your dose of the unknown. See you in the next file. Subscribe for more of the unknown.